Live and direct. Hey, what's up out there, family? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I just wanted to jump on here for a few minutes before I actually begin one of my private Tai Chi sessions. Come on, get me back on. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I'm actually driving, headed to the park. But as I was saying, I wanted to touch on a couple of things dealing with Tai Chi. You know, oftentimes, we get these martial artists that comes in and they have huge egos, family, huge. We all have egos, but when you get these alter egos because you're thinking you some superior martial artist and everybody else's Tai Chi is garbage because they don't practice with a martial intent. I'll be honest with you, family. Those people have no idea what they're talking about. I'll tell you why I say that too, and I say it with confidence, probably with a little bit of arrogance. And it's not because I see myself as being some great Tai Chi guy, but I have some personal experience. And according to my personal experience, I'm not talking about my development. I'm talking about development from students who don't train the art as a martial art, but they train it as an internal practice. People don't understand what internal means. They have no idea. They think that because they labeled their art as being Tai Chi Chuan and that they spar and they fight, that they're doing Tai Chi. No, they're not. They have no internal understanding at all. There's a process, a very specific process that the founders actually dedicated their lives to. There's a process that the founders actually dedicated their lives to. And I give thanks to the martial artists who chose to add Tai Chi to their martial art. According to my understanding and the way that things were taught to me, you see, Tai Chi is an internal training. And it's not necessarily a martial art at all. You can add it to martial arts. Yeah, you can add it to martial arts. And big shout out to all the martial artists who chose to do so. Those who preserved the martial art, those who preserved the Tai Chi as a martial art. Big shout out to you. Yeah, I'm super, super happy that you are still carrying on the tradition. That's a very small few that have that understanding of the internal development. People think because they're doing a Tai Chi form, they're running around waving their arms around in the air, that they're doing Tai Chi internal alchemy. You're not. You're not. Nope. You're not building any internal development at all. There's a very specific process, family. There's a very specific process. And you know what's so sad is these same people, they go around and they discourage other people from training because they think that if they don't have martial intent, there's no significance to their training. Don't be discouraged, family. Because these people who are saying that, they're basically reciting some words that they heard somebody else say because they have no personal experience. Hey, Belinda, how you doing, family? Yeah, they have no personal experience. They've never done any internal alchemy training at all, period. They've never done it because there are stages of development that take place and they don't have the discipline to embark on the journey. If you don't believe in Qi, if you don't believe in Jing and Shin, how are you doing internal practices? Please explain it to me. Please explain it to me. I don't know how. I want to know. How? You're just doing a physical exercise, fam. All kicks and punches. No internal alchemy at all. Because there's a very specific process. And I'm willing to teach it to you. I'd love to teach it to you. First of all, you have to learn the proper way to breathe. There's a Qigong process involved. You got to get your Qigong on. You got to get rid of that anger. You got to get rid of that anger. Because if you're an angry person, you're not going to develop any Tai Chi. You're not. You'll end up burning out your kidneys. You burn out your organs. That's what will happen when you get into the real internal work. If you're not doing any type of serious meditation, forget about any internal development. You're not doing it. You're just lying to yourself, family. You're lying to yourself. That's it. I'll be perfectly honest with you, family. It would do me a great pleasure for those individuals to simply disappear from my page. Don't even comment on my stuff at all, because we can't even communicate. We can't. Actually, earlier some guy made a comment about if you're not doing Tai Chi as a martial art, you're just moving your arms around in the air and you're not gaining the full health benefits. I asked a simple question to this individual. I said, what specific health benefits does the martial artist get that other practitioners does not get? He couldn't answer the question. He told me that some great Chin master who has 500 years of practice or whatever, I don't care how many years of practice he has. How many years of practice do you have? Stop telling other people's story. That's his story. What's your story? If you're only telling his story, you have no personal experience. So you don't know shit. You don't know. You think you know, but you don't know. You have no inner standing. You have no overstanding. You see, those things come with experience, not by regurgitating some words that another teacher told you from his experience. You don't know. It's really sad, fam, to hear people do this kind of stuff. It's time to grow up. It's time to develop. If you're really interested in learning, put down your ego and join us, and I'm more than happy to teach you. But stop discouraging people who are interested in learning. Go about your way. Go get with your other martial artist friends, and you guys continue to run around and do whatever it is. But I'm still waiting on that answer. What benefits does a martial artist, a Tai Chi Chuan expert, what benefits do they get from the exercise that a regular practitioner who does not have any martial intent gets? What's the difference? Please tell me. I'm waiting. I want to know. I'll say this as well, fam. Most of those martial artists who say they're doing Tai Chi, they're not so healthy. They're not so healthy. They're not training their organs. They're not. A lot of them are actually less healthy than the other practitioners who are not training as a martial art. You get what I'm saying? Hey, fam, do me a favor. Don't let those people discourage you from your training, because they have no understanding. They read something in a book and they're regurgitating what they've been told. They don't know anything. I'm still waiting, fam. Anybody on here can tell me? Is there any Tai Chi people on this live stream who can tell me right now what health benefits? You know I like to talk about health. What health benefits does the martial artist who studies Tai Chi benefit from that a person who does not care about martial arts does not get? Please leave me a comment. I'm looking forward to following up. I'm putting that out there. Help me out, family. Go out there and find one of these people who are getting this robust health. Holla at me. I gotta go, family. It's time to teach a lesson here. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all today at the Patreon at our 2 o'clock study, our inner alchemy study today, as we continue to build Qi, the Jing, and the Shin. Without those, you have nothing. The 3 treasures, family. It's all about developing the 3 treasures. We got 11 people in the house. Yeah, I see it's mostly Soul Group here. I see the mostly Soul Group is here. Yeah. Anyway, this will be on my wall. I'll leave it out there, and hopefully one of these so-called Tai Chi experts or whatever they call themselves will tune in and let me know what are the health benefits that a martial artist can get that a regular practitioner does not get. They love to say that people are just doing a dance. It's BS. Larry says strengthen tendons and ligaments. Hey, Larry, you should join one of my lessons, friend, because I have several people who do not care about martial arts, and they're very healthy. Their tendons are healthy. Their ligaments are strong, just as strong as any martial artist, because I teach them how to connect with their tendons and ligaments. I teach them how to connect with the breath, with the mind, with the spirit, with the body. And you can be taught that without being a martial artist. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, family. Talk to me. Come on in. Let's talk. I want to know. I'm here to learn, man. I'll take my time. Yeah, I'm here to learn. Come on in. Thanks for that, though, man. I appreciate you chipping in on that, but you can train your ligaments and tendons without being a martial artist. Please don't be fooled, brother. Don't be fooled. Come on in, fam. Holla at Sifu. Holla at Sifu. Let them know something, please. School me. School me. I want to know. Running around telling other people's story. You need to get your own story. What's your story? You don't even know the other story. Stop telling people's story if you don't know what you're talking about. Come on in, family. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes. There's somebody out there gonna tell me something. Tendons and ligaments, man. I can teach you tendons and ligaments with Qigong practice, and that's the first step in the alchemy practice. You got to get your Qigong right. If you don't get your Qigong right, forget about anything else. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this conversation. I'm gonna leave it posted on my wall. It's a beautiful day in South Florida, fam. Come on out, fam. Let me know. We got to get at least one. I'm looking for a decent conversation. I don't understand Tai Chi, but the breath is connected to the mind. A deep healing through the Chi running through the meridians. Lisa, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Because without those things, first of all, you have to have a very gentle yi. Very gentle. And we have to be able to look into the Dantian and start to develop the lower Dantian with abundant amounts of Qi. And once that lower Dantian begins to develop, then we can move into the other aspects, the other upper Dantians. Without that, you're not doing any Qigong. You're just waving your arms around. Right, so there's no thinking, it's all feeling. There's no thinking, it's all about feeling, family. It's about feeling and seeing. It's about feeling and seeing. Big shout out to the martial artists who actually have embarked on the internal training. Big shout out to you all for helping preserve the real internal training. But some of the guys are just doing forms and they have no internal understanding. It's not about moving in any specific way. It's not about the physical movement. It's about the energy, family. And if you're angry, if you're stressed, you can't feel any energy. You can't feel anything. You're just going to end up telling other people's story. That's it. But anyway, please, family, come on and if you're serious about doing some internal practice, I would love to help you along the way. But you got to put down that ego. You got to put down that ego. I'll shout out to y'all later. As you see, we get ready to get it started. We get ready to get it started. Absolutely. My doctor told me to do do it for vertigo. That's a good one, actually. Lisa, that's a good one. Doing it for vertigo. That's a good one. Anyway, it looks like nobody really knows anything that I was asking about in regards to what health benefits martial artists receive that other practitioners does not in regards to Tai Chi training. They couldn't find it for me. I've been waiting for years. Still waiting. I'll holler at y'all a little bit later, fam. The duck families out here. What we got here? Rolling up on the scene. Egyptian geese rolling up on the scene. Let's see. They coming right up on me, too. You see them? Hey, what you guys doing? You guys come to tell me about some internal training, huh? Because these other guys, they can't tell me anything. Hey, I'll talk to the Canadian geese. Maybe they got the answer. Yep. Yerp. I'll holler. Peace, man. Love you all. Peace.